Imagine being so bothered and triggered by me for simply existing, and I'm over here living my best life. I'm over here having a good time with nothing but love and peace and joy in my heart. Having no bad intentions towards anyone, and you're over there making up all kinds of scenarios in your head, thinking the worst of me. You just hate me for simply existing. My existence triggers you for some reason. Imagine being full of so much insecurity and negativity to hate someone that's done nothing wrong to you. Good luck with that.
Like Beyonce said, you know you that girl when you cause all this conversation. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Claire Monica, your host, and today we are continuing on the topic of jealousy. Jealousy is an epidemic. So jealousy is in fact a disease, and it is spreading like a plague. It's been spreading for centuries, for decades. But today we're going to be diving into how jealous people operate, some personal experiences, some story times, just relatable signs or experiences of jealousy. Sometimes jealousy comes from the most random or least expected places, because you can be minding your own, you could be minding your life, and there's someone jealous that's praying for your downfall, or there's just someone jealous, someone comparing themselves to you, and you will never know. And despite of how you may feel about yourself, you may not even think you're all that. You may think that your life isn't even where you want it to be. But I promise you, 9 times out of 10, there is someone that is looking at you with an evil eye or jealousy. And I know some people say that a lot of the things I talk about are more envy. I feel like envy and jealousy kind of are cut from the same cloth, even though envy can be much more dire. Jealousy is just the root, and it can lead to feelings of envy or envious behaviors. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I'll see you after a few clips.
The reason they don't like you, even though you've done nothing wrong to them, is because they're jealous of you. They want to be you. They are faking something that you naturally embody. You are pretty, you are kind, people like you, you're magnetic, you have good energy, you have good spirit, you have aura. You might not believe it because people don't treat you like the goddess that you are. People don't treat you well. They don't uplift you. They don't remind you of how great you are. But they see it. They know. Some people won't tell you because they think you already know. And some people won't tell you because they hate to admit it. But I'm telling you, you that girl, you that... Some people are so broken and unhealed that when they see the light in you, it just reminds them that they don't have it. And the only thing they know how to do is to hate you, is to talk badly about you, to convince themselves and other people that you're not that great. They just don't want to admit that they can see how great you are, and it makes them jealous. They don't want to admit that. It's too triggering. It's too much of a reminder that they don't feel good about themselves. So they try and dim your light. But it's not going to work because you're too powerful, you're too blessed, your light just shines too bright. They can try, but they cannot dim it. And don't you dare let them get inside your head and dim your own light. Let it shine, baby, let it shine. Let your fire ignite. And if they want to burn, let them burn.
I'm telling you this right now. Being the mood board for people that refuse to acknowledge that you exist, but you can see it perpetuated through their work or through the things that they put out on their platform is a flex. And the reason I say that is because I used to be bothered when people would imitate me until I really got to the nitty gritty of it. And I said, listen, you cannot want to be an influencer or want to be the blueprint if you do not want people to take homage from that. I think my issue came in when I saw people were taking inspiration from the things that I was doing, and it was clear as day, however, they were not investing in my craft. Whether it was offering me mental support, whether it was supporting me out loud, just anything, right? And I quickly started to realize that a lot of times the reason why people do not give you your flowers when they are clearly inspired by you is because they are intimidated by your authenticity. Well, they are over here trying to cross-play someone else or imitate somebody else's work for them to receive notoriety that is based on a fake persona that you have set the precedent for. You are authentically being yourself and creating these recipes, creating a lane for yourself. And I believe that there is something unstoppable about that, because at the end of the day, if you are an imitator, you're only going to be able to imitate what I create, but you'll never be able to innovate the ideas. And as the innovator, I will continue to create frivolously and enjoy the abundance that is associated with that, because there can't be a replica or a clone of me.
And another topic that's very freaking real, adjacent to what it is I just posted, you have to know who you are. I was watching this lady talk about this, and she was saying that if you don't know your power, it can be very dangerous, because people will view you as a threat and you'll be confused why. And then also people will try to siphon your energy and strength from you. And we see this a lot in women, particularly, where, you know, their parents will try to keep them on the wraps. I think you see probably more overtly in women than men, where their parents will try to keep them down, or men will try to belittle them, this, things, and a third, right? Try to humble them. And it happens to men as well. It's just not as flagrant, or more so, it's not as condemned because, you know, in society, you can treat men however you want in comparison to women. But if you treat a woman weird, then everyone, you know, stands up for her. So I think that's the difference. Where I'm going with this is that, you know, if you are unaware of your value, once again, it could be something as vain as your looks, right? But I'm talking about past it. I'm talking about your physical talent, with sports or whatever you're into, your intellect, your ability to connect with people, your ability to be kind, your ability to read a room, your aura, right? Any kind of thing you have, if you're unaware of that, that could be very dangerous, because what happens is people go out and they want to own you, so they do crazy things. So if you haven't had parents that empowered you, unfortunately, and let you know who you are, you know, in the Kanye West documentary, he said that his mother told him, remember, a giant looks in a mirror and sees nothing. A giant looks in a mirror and sees nothing. So if you haven't had someone to really coach you about human dynamics in the game of power, Robert Greene, whatever the case may be, you know, being a charlatan, low 46, not appearing too perfect, not outshining the master. If you haven't had someone to put you on game like this, what you're going to realize is people are going to do, once again, all kinds of weird shit, right? And you're going to think someone's trying to do you a favor. The whole time, they're trying to keep you close to them and, you know, give you a promotion or invest in you or give you money or whatever the thing that they're trying to put you on with, simply because they know that them being in proxy to you, next to you, literally, has more value than you know of. You thinking someone is trying to help you and hire you and give you a job and be your friend and date you because of positive intentions? No, they're just keeping you around because they're aware that you're so valuable, and they're also aware that you are unaware of yourself. So they're gonna use your time, talent, and power for you because you don't know who you are. And it's very messed up too, because in addition to that, people will literally try to build you up just to cut you down. They see who you are, they notice that you're kind-hearted and everything like that, and they're like, oh yeah, you know, and once again, this is subconscious. Some people are purely evil, but a lot of times people aren't aware of what they're doing. It's the programming, just like the Matrix. So they're intimidated by you, they're gonna be your friend, give you opportunity, be nice to you, and then try to destroy you because it'll make them feel better about themselves. And in some reality, although we live in a world with 8 billion people in 7 continents and so many opportunities, in their mind, for some reason, they think that, number one, if they destroy you, validate their ego. Like, oh, he's not that special after all. She's not that special after all. It makes them feel like they accomplished something. Their life's work is the fact that they played you, right? Can you imagine someone's life being that sad? That the greatest accomplishment they had this year, this quarter, this decade, is that they used to know you and then they played you? That's number one. Number two, in their mind, they feel as though if they can diminish you, eradicate you, take you out the game, then there's going to be more resources for them. Now, if you're in the same community, town, village, organization, whatever, maybe. But at the end of the day, look how big the earth and the world is. So, I mean, it's the thinking is so corrupt. You know, you really have to be mindful of who you are, how people perceive you, and you really have to really start understanding the depth and fickleness of the human condition, you know, the ego, how big and chaotic people's egos are. Even to the point where, you know, once again, if you read any scripture in the Bible or any religious text, it never tells you to trust any man. It tells you to put your faith in God. It says the heart of man is desperately wicked. He said, cursed is he that puts his faith in man. So you have to be very careful, because people will go to far lengths to try and validate their ego. And, you know, jealousy and envy are horrible things, but I heard it defined best, where jealousy is, oh man, I like that, I wish I had it, right? Someone is jealous of something you have. And envy is, I don't like that you have that because I don't think you deserve it, and I will go to any means to make sure I can take it away from you, or to at least get it away, so I can take it from you, or at least get it out of your hands. Because I view you, the person that's doing the evil deed, views the other person as undeserving. And one of the beautiful examples I heard about that is a whole King David, if you read the Bible, how he was envious of another man's wife. This is a king, a general, a poet at the highest level. And he was envious of another man's wife to the point where he killed this man and had sex with his wife. Because she was so beautiful, he felt this common man didn't deserve her. So envy will go to great lengths, and don't be fooled. It doesn't matter how tall, rich, powerful, whatever metric you want to use. It doesn't matter how grand someone is. If someone is envious of you, or even how lowly someone is, people will get strength when they're envious and wicked. It doesn't matter how lowly someone is. People will find the most creative ways. They don't have any resources, any access, nothing. They will find the most creative ways to try to bring you down. The most incompetent, poorest person will become extremely creative when it comes to the matter of envy and ego, to find ways to destroy you. Stay woke.
Yeah, this is a topic that needs to be spoken about more, because we can all see someone is moving weird, and we can all see that someone is, or a group of people are targeting someone, but we act like it doesn't happen. And when this man said jealousy can be fatal, I'll use the word fatal, he was not lying. And I feel like a lot of people will think that someone is being exaggerative until it happens, until we see in the news, oh, a best friend pushed someone off a cliff, or a best friend threw something at their face. Like, it's all crazy or delusional or dramatic until it happens, and you do not want to be on the other side of that. Like, quick story time, there was a time where long story short, there was a reporter car that was on fire in our neighborhood, and I thought it was mine. Naturally, I just thought it was mine. I don't know why, but I thought it was mine. So I literally pounced on my room, running down the stairs, and then I tripped, and I kind of like tumbled to the bottom. Like, I was fine, but I did get a big bruise. But yeah, I fell down the stairs, and there was a family relative that has this complete distaste for me for no absolute reason. Like, you can ask her, what's your problem with me? She has nothing to say. She just hates me, hates my guts. Decided one day she hated me. And it's crazy because she used to be one of my biggest admirers. So you see how jealousy can work, or envy can work. One day they love you, next day they hate you. But yeah, I fell, and this relative was literally in the next room, and she did not flinch. It took people upstairs to come downstairs and like find out what happened, because obviously it made a loud sound when I like thumped to the bottom of the stairs. And I found it crazy. This person did not flinch. They were in the next room. They did not flinch. They knew I felt, like they just did not flinch. They couldn't care less. I could have broken a bone. I could have been unalive. They did not have any cares in the world. And from that day, I realized, like, wow, this isn't just regular dislike. This isn't just, oh, I can't stand you. This is proper deep, dark stuff. Like, guys, times are getting dark. Things are getting weird, okay? And this is blood. So, let alone friendships and people that are not even related to you. So yeah, watch out, guys, because this stuff is serious. Don't let yourself be a victim to someone else's envy or jealousy, okay?
You can always tell when a girl does not really like you, but you pretend and ignore the signs. And I know, because I used to do it too. It's easier to ignore them than to admit that something about you triggers people. You might just be confident, smart, and beautiful, and that triggers a lot of people. She does not think you're confident, smart, and beautiful. She registers that as a threat. You think I'm joking? She's not complimenting you. It's studying. She's studying what you do, how you move, how you act. That weird tension that you feel sometimes, the little backhanded compliments, they're not in your head. You need to trust your gut and intuition. Don't play dumb. Don't make yourself small. You're not imagining things in your head. You're just not used to being the woman that makes other people feel insecure or makes other people feel triggered. And after doing a lot of self-work and growth, you might be so proud of yourself But it's really important that you get yourself in spaces where that's appreciated and seen and recognized. And you're not being pushed into a box or being forced to be insecure, especially if you've done the hard work to gain back that confidence and self-esteem. When other women think you're a threat, it can get extremely unsafe for you. So watch out, be smart.
Nobody is going to hate you more than someone who is faking something that you naturally embody. No one is going to hate you more than someone who is faking something that you naturally embody. Nobody is going to hate you more than someone who is faking something that you naturally embody. Oh my word.
Oh, how come I wasn't invited out with the group? Because they talk about you to their friends. And if you were given an opportunity to hang out with them and obviously disprove the narrative that the friend has been pushing, it would make the friend look like a jackass. Oh my God, you're growing on me. No, you jumped on the hate train. Then you realize how much of a loser you are for doing that. And then you realize, oh my God, she's actually cool. Now you want to come back over here. No.
People will study you, then copy you, then fail at being you, then become envious of you. People will study you, then copy you, then fail at being you, then become envious of you. People will study you, then copy you, then fail at being you, then become envious of you. I'm gonna say it 3 times, every time so it sticks. I'm just the messenger.
Word for word, because I've experienced it all at this point. Friends, family, there are people that will literally, they'll mimic you, they'll copy you until they realize they can't be you. They will try to outdo you, they'll try to do you better than you, just not the brightest of ideas, because you can't outdo the blueprint, right? Only a compliment and a testament to you, because some people don't like you, they just want to be you. And once they've taken everything they've needed from you, once they've learnt everything they've needed to learn from you, watch the discard happen, watch the mask drop. Today it's, oh, I love your hair, I love your content, I love your body type, I love everything. And the next day it's, oh, I hate you, you think you're better than everyone else, oh, you think you're all that, or just pure hatred, just pure acting like you don't exist. Like, I know I've had someone that literally woke up one day and just decided that they were quote unquote indifferent to me, like absolutely no reason. And it's crazy because these people claim they don't like you, that they don't want any association with you, but then your name lives rent free in their mind and their mouth. Like, I literally hear people that claim they don't like me assassinating my character every chance they get. Why is that? Because they're trying to eliminate me, they're trying to take me out. And if people don't do it physically, they will try to do it with your reputation or who you are. They will try to put lies in your name. One thing that they do is project. People will project everything they don't like about themselves onto you. And it's crazy. They will tear you down while simultaneously copying every single thing you do. Down to the way you part your hair, down to the way you eat your food, down to the way you dress. Don't ever underestimate that, guys. If you see the signs, beware. Okay, because it's getting serious.
Somebody got exposed for perpetrating and trying to be you. I think you clocked this very early on this person, and they tried to make it seem like you were crazy, and they tried to put some sort of smear campaign together to further dilute you, dilute your name, your energy, and further cause some sort of mind games, right? But this person recently got exposed. It's like somebody around them seen the situation or seen a situation for what it is that has left this person feeling extremely uncomfortable and overly like seen in a way that they didn't think they would be seen. I think they thought that they had successfully manipulated someone or manipulated a crowd of people in the ways that they are used to, but they need to play where it's safe, because that shit didn't work on you. Touch not my anointed. But this person ended up getting exposed and rejected by someone and called out. I think that people around them started to see things clearly for what it is that you said. And I think all you did was clock the situation and walk away and let the flames brew themselves. The flames did indeed brew themselves. They have been exposed for trying to siphon your energy, but also I feel like being very like dark and sneaky and manipulative about it. It's like somebody has really shed a light on their behaviors or pulled back from them because they seen the behaviors, the mannerisms and things like that. And I feel like the person that pulled back from them was also someone who at a point in time was kind of under their spell or like very easily manipulated by this person, but they're seeing the situation clearly. This person feels like they're losing control of the people around them that they were able to convince that you weren't you and that they were you. But now the truth is coming out that they were trying to be you the entire time and that you were the original. It feels like the universe just exposed so much and you didn't even have to really get your hands dirty for real. And I feel like Spirit gave this person enough time to do all of the smear campaigns, to like run your name through the dirt, to like really do the fucking most, because I feel like your guides knew that shit was going to hit the fan eventually and things were going to be exposed for what it is, and this person was only going to further look like a damn fool. And that is exactly what has came to pass. And now they're like kind of in this forced spiritual awakening, but more in their shadow and not liking what they see. And they're also having to be more accountable for the fact that they did you wrong. They did you bad. Everything that they tried to make it seem like you were doing to them or that you did to them, they did that to you. And it's like right in their face. It's so undeniable now. This person is feeling very, very shitty, to say the very least. They feel like life is draining them and that it's not fair. They feel it's not fair that you always end up on top. It's like your light always shines through in a situation. They weren't able to manipulate your light and your destiny and how people perceive you. And they hate that. They hate that they can't, they also hate that they can't continue to, it's like benefit from having proximity to you, your name, your energy, or what have you. Your guides have completely cut them off at the door, honey. And now they're kicking and screaming. It also feels like they are regretful and remorseful as well, but they know that they can't have you back this time. But they are feeling it. They are feeling it. And the corny group of people that they were trying to impress, it's like they don't even see this person in the same light anymore. They don't have the same authority and command and like the confidence of this group of people that they used to try and band up against you. They don't have it anymore, and they're feeling lonely. I ain't gonna hold you, and a bit defeated. They thought that they were able to hide from the eyes of God and that karma was never going to get up on that ass, but lo and behold, here we are. Now moving forward, cousin, my booking link is in my bio, and this ain't therapy, but it feels like it. The podcast is dropping again next Friday, so I'll see you there. Love you.
Well, there you have it, guys. Jealousy, envy, no matter what feeling someone has towards you, it will always come to the light. Just make sure you're not on the bad side of that when it does. The thing I love about God, the universe, is that He will always show you that someone's intentions for you are not good. Or He'll show you that someone is jealous and envious. It may be the people we least expect. And sometimes it may be painful and hurtful and hard because we actually genuinely love these people. We genuinely want to see these people win. In fact, sometimes we may be helping these people, but these people still have a way to paint you as a villain, to want everything that you have when all you wanted was the best for them. And it's hard, guys, but it will save your life in future to cut people off that may be jealous or envious of you. And don't be afraid. If you think because, it's not that deep or it's not that bad, Don't think like that, because you never know where things can change. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. This is quite a long video, but yeah, make sure you comment down your thoughts below. And if you've ever experienced jealousy or envy, let's talk about it. Comment down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.